Yaminam pushpitam vacham pravat antya vipaschitaha vedarataha partha vedavadarataha partha nanyatastiti vadinaha kamatmana swargapara janma karma palapratam kriya visesha bahulam Bhogaishwarya Katim Prati. Translation says, foolish ones speak a lot, taking pleasure in the eulogizing words of Vedas, O Partha, saying there is nothing else. Men of little knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitful activities for elevation of heavenly planets, resulting in good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this to living. Krishna is a rebel. He is not a traditional guy. He is not an orthodox fellow. He is a rebel. He is a new consciousness. I should say, the whole modern day Hinduism is Krishnaism. It is Bhagavan who is the founder of whole modern day Hinduism. He is such a powerful rebel. He is completely breaking the old. He is breaking from what is considered as a tradition in those days. As I always used to tell, all pathfinders are path breakers. Bhagavan is founding new path to the whole humanity. See, he is not just a guru for mystics. This is not Shiva Sutras, giving techniques for enlightenment. How many wants enlightenment? Handful of people. Even in the monasteries, only a handful of people want. Shiva Sutra is not the book for all. Yoga Sutra is not book for all. See, Shiva Sutra is the book for the people who are asking enlightenment, who wants enlightenment, who wants to work for enlightenment. Yoga Sutra, same way, people who want to work for health, who wants to work for mental health, who wants to have extraordinary powers, who wants to have extraordinary experiences. But how many wants it? But Bhagavad Gita is the book for all. Even if you just want to exist, this book can give something to you. It can add something to you. It's a universal book. He is Jagat Guru. He is clearing, breaking all the myths surrounded life, actions, right, wrong, lot of wrong, unnecessary, useless concepts about right and wrong has entered into the human mind. Those expounders, the unenlightened beings who say that there is nothing else, who are filled with desires, who are enamored with the doctrines of the Vedas, speak these flowery words that lead to heaven, that leads to rebirth, as the fruit of actions that are dense with the specialized actions leading towards the state of power and enjoyment. Constantly human society suffers with a disease called forgetting the spirit of the rule. If something is uttered, for example, I am giving you the technique for Kundalini awakening. But when that word for Kundalini awakening is forgotten, the technique has lost its spirit. After that, it is just a dead body. The moment you forget the word for Kundalini awakening, the technique has become dead. Same way, in every step, we lose the spirit of the rule. Whenever any rule is made, in few days, the spirit is forgotten. We lose the spirit of the rule. Whenever the spirit is forgotten, rule should be broken as early as possible. Rule, if it is kept without the spirit, it is like keeping the dead body in your house. It is dangerous. You can't say, no, till yesterday my father was with me. How can I send him away today? Till yesterday he was alive. Today he is dead. The moment you discover he is dead, better get him out of the house. Otherwise, if you just keep the dead body there, he is going to kill you also. The dead body is going to kill you also. By the different disease and all the smell and everything, you are also going to die. Understand? The moment the spirit is dead in the rule, better get rid of the rule. Otherwise, that rule will become dead weight, heavy on you and kill you also. Here Bhagavan is saying, there were many doctrines created in Vedas, but now the spirit with which it was created is lost. If you are holding on to the rule, just the rule itself will become dead weight, heavy weight, and destroy you, destroy your life. Those expounders, the unenlightened beings who say that there is nothing else, that's the biggest problem with the fanatics. I tell you, whenever a person who experienced happens, he feels through every path with sincerity, experience can be achieved. Ultimate can be achieved. But whenever a man who only have an intellect does not have experience happens, because he feels empty inside, he himself has not achieved, he is in deep insecurity, he does not want people to move away from his fold or his belief. So naturally he goes on emphasizing and promoting, selling fanaticism. Don't go to this guru, don't go to that guru, don't do this, don't do that. Sometimes these intellectuals who did not have experience start saying there is nothing else. Please understand, whoever says there is nothing else other than this one path, be very clear, he has not achieved. If he has achieved, he knows there are millions of paths. See, you will be able to travel only in one path. That is true, no doubt. But nobody can say, for everybody there is only one path. There is a difference. Please understand. For example, I give bhakti for A, karma for B, yoga for C, dhyana for D. D can achieve only through dhyana. For whoever I gave whatever, that is path for them. That person should not even think there are thousands of paths. He should know, no, only this is the path. But An enlightened being cannot say there is only one path for all. Understand the difference. When you are initiated, there is only one path for you. After that, no other path. Now you need only perseverance in that path. That's all. But from an enlightened being's side, I can't say there is only one path. Nothing else. No. There are millions of paths. The big confusion is sometimes the individual seeker thinking there are millions of paths, he starts jumping here and there, here and there, here and there, and without perseverance in one path, he starts jumping here and there. So he never achieves, he loses. That should not happen. On the other end, master teacher tries to tell there is only one path, nothing else, nobody else. Then the whole follower group becomes fanatic. That is the other danger. Please understand, only by understanding you can avoid both dangers. From your side you should know there is only one path. From my side I should tell there are millions of paths. The truth is there are millions of paths. But the fact for you is there is only one path. The path in which you are initiated, pick up that, know that this is the only path and go with it. But the expounder cannot say there is nothing else. No. Expounder should know the truth. There are millions of paths. Expounder cannot even justify saying, oh, if I say there are millions of paths, disciples don't have perseverance on one path, they are initiated, they jump here and there. Expounder can't be forgiven even if he gives this excuse. No. It is your responsibility to make the disciple understand there are millions of paths, but forget about all others. You pick up this one and practice. If he has given that understanding to the disciples, they will travel in their path, but they will know very clearly there are other paths also. I cannot go and kill somebody who is traveling in some other path. The terrorism, fanaticism based terrorism would not have happened if the masters and expounders have taken the responsibility of making disciples understand for you only one path in which you are initiated, but there are millions of paths. The guru who believes there is only one path, nothing else, and the disciple who believes there are millions of paths, both are dangerous. Guru should be very clear, there are millions of paths, and he should make disciples understand. Disciples should be very clear, for me there is only one path, and have perseverance and achieve it. But knowing there are some more paths may help disciple not to be fanatic or terrorist or violent towards others. In Krishna's time, too much of ritual and a group of society was holding, exploiting the whole humanity in the name of rituals, rites, and God, religion, in so many names. Krishna just explodes. You will be shocked. At the age of 7, Krishna stops Indra Puja. See, it's like for ages, the Indra was worshipped. Suddenly Krishna comes and says, why? Why should you worship Indra? Come on. Let's worship this Govardhanagiri, which is giving grass for our cows, which is life source for us. Let's worship What is directly helping our life? Why unnecessarily worship Indra? It's a rebellious decision, you understand? It's not a joke. It's like every year, your country's prime minister or president was given certain respect. And a small boy, 7-year-old boy comes out and says, why worship him? Why give the respect to him? Come on, stop. It's not going to be an easy joke. It's not an ordinary thing. Krishna was a born, powerful rebel. He was not ready to accept anything just because it was a tradition. No. He is very clear in his words. Categorically he is hitting at the Karmagandis. Means people who think there is nothing else, nothing more than heaven. See, it's a different spectrum, teachings given to different spectrums. For example, the man who has never started even the good actions, he should be taught good actions. But that is not ultimate. He need to know, you need to go beyond even good actions. Good and bad need to be grasped. What is after all heaven? Heaven is nothing but your solidified fantasy for pleasure. That's all. What else is heaven? Solidified fantasy for pleasure. That is why I see the description of the heaven. The milk and honey will flow like a river. The soma rasa, higher level alcohol, which gives you kick but doesn't spoil the health, that flows like a river. And Ramba, Menaka, Urvasi, eternal virgins, will always be dancing around. You will have Pushpaka Vimanas, private jet, to travel wherever you want. Huge palatial buildings. And Amrita, you can go on be eating. You will not feel stomach is full, or you will not put on weight. You will not die. Nectar. See all the descriptions of heaven. You remove all the side effect and after effect or bad things from whatever you see and solidify all the good things and make it as a heaven. What is the part you like in elephant? The tusk. Come on, let us have the elephant with 4 tusks and 10 trunks. That is what is Airavata. Airavata is supposed to be having 10 trunks and 4 tusks. 4 tusks and 10 trunks. Because that is the best part in elephant. What is the best thing you want from a tree? If one tree can give all fruits, how great it will be. That is exactly the description of Kalpataru. One tree, but it can give not only all fruits, all items you ask. I can tell you, heaven is nothing but Harry Potter story. The solidified fantasy of the kids. Nothing more than that. I can tell you, the Harry Potter story, how it became popular in the modern days. Same way, this heaven story has become very popular in those days. Then slowly people have started believing it is true. I am not saying it is lie. I am only saying it is not truth enough to be ultimate truth. It is not true enough to be ultimate truth. Actually, there is heaven. There are Indras, other gods, This is what we call life in the other planet. There are some more planets where life is. Rishi Loka, Muni Loka, Pitru Loka, Swarga Loka, Vaikunta, Brahma Loka. There are, and each incarnation has its own Aksharadama, means the space which never gets perished, in which his form remains and continues to do the play. And all the disciples who cherish his form, devotees who want his form, they all gather around him and live around that form. Aksharadamas. All these are true. Somebody came to me the other day and said, Swamiji, in enlightenment there is no form. It's all beyond form and formless. But I am hearing Swaminarayan people are constantly teaching. You will become an eternal servant, devotee of Bhagavan in Akshardham. How is it true? Understand, there is a space, plane, where each master, each incarnation has an Akshardhama. And from Akshardhama, directly you can rest into the ultimate enlightenment, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I can say in a way people who live closely, who are too attached to the form, who does not want to give up the form, they enjoy the space of Aksharadhama. But even the Aksharadhama is not true enough to be the ultimate truth. So the teachings given for the different spectrum of consciousness, if you do all these homas, you will reach heaven. It is a teaching given for the spectrum of heaven. But if you go beyond the karma, without expecting results, without bothering about fear or greed, if you are just go on expanding you as a pure consciousness, ultimately you will reach something beyond heaven or hell, which we call enlightenment, Satya Swarupa, the ultimate beyond form and formlessness. This is the higher level teaching. Please understand, just because you heard the higher level teaching, don't think the lower level is a lie. It is neither a lie nor true enough to be ultimate truth. One side, the people who think heaven is the ultimate truth are fools. The other side, people who think, oh, all these ideas about heaven are lies, are again fanatics. You need to understand the truth leads you from one step to other step, one step to other step, different spectrum. Here, Bhagavan is breaking the myth, saying heaven is the ultimate, is not the ultimate truth. If somebody tells you heaven is the ultimate, it is not ultimate truth. Because in those days, this was a big problem. People were stopped just with their actions. They were never given the understanding, knowledge about the higher enlightenment, higher consciousness. Understand, you need to go through level by level, spectrum by spectrum, the different levels of teachings. You need to take care that smaller level teachings does not affect you, disturb you. It helps you to go to the next level. You should not be caught with the lower spectrum teachings. Same way, you should not blame the lower spectrum teachings. Neither get caught nor blame it. Understand their limitations and use them like a ladder. This is the essence, sacred secret from these two verses. Sit for a few moments, remembering this one truth. Different teachings given for the different purpose and different spectrum of consciousness should be understood with understanding neither they are complete truth nor they are false. Understand their steps and use them like a ladder. Sit with this one truth.
Nithyanandam, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
Don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.